What's up, kings and queens and my royal people? I'm coming at you with another Black Ops 2 gameplay with a pretty interesting topic. Okay, so Battlefield 4 is on the way, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos from Machinima and IGN, and then I can't help but notice that in the comments, a lot of people who are hardcore Battlefield fans, they always badmouth Call of Duty, talking about how it's the same game every year and, you know, stuff like that. And I mean, I guess that's okay. Everybody can have their own opinion, but I just wanted to talk about what makes Call of Duty so addicting. Yeah, it's the same game every year, but you gotta understand how companies work. If that's what's working for them, that's what they're gonna keep doing. They sell 30 million copies every time like Call of Duty come out, and that's what works for them, and that's just what it is. But what makes Call of Duty addicting is the fact that in my opinion, okay, is that every kill means something. In other games, it's like, okay, you're killing people, but it's like, okay, what is the point? Call of Duty has people spoiled with kill streaks because they reward you for getting kills or getting a certain amount of kill build-ups, and that's what keeps people going. It's like, okay, I want to get to my Osprey gun, or I want to get to my nuclear, or I want to get to the Moab, a nuke, or my Vito warship, something like that. That's what keeps people motivated to keep playing, you know, and that's what makes people addicted. A lot of people say Call of Duty needs to add new things, like we should be able to get into vehicles and stuff like on Battlefield. I mean, I guess that could be true, but if you think about it, Call of Duty doesn't have, you know, the vehicles that you can get in Battlefield, yet it sells more copies than Battlefield. So obviously that's not what's working, and that's not what the majority of people want. They want to be able to earn their vehicles. So maybe, yeah, Call of Duty can add vehicles into the mix, but make it so you have to earn it. That's what like I said, that's one of the things that makes Call of Duty addicting, is the fact that you get rewarded for kills. So yeah, let it be vehicles, but don't do it in where Battlefield is. It's like you can just randomly get into any vehicle, whereas in Call of Duty you have to work and earn your kill streaks and your abilities to go into vehicles. I mean, maybe that's one thing Call of Duty can add, but don't take away that addicting feel that makes Call of Duty so addicting. Another thing that makes it addicting is the fact that you can mix and match perks, and you can do variations with different guns, like different attachments. There's so many different ways to see how things work for you. So that variety, and that's what keeps people into Call of Duty. That's what keeps people buying Call of Duty. Not only that, is that most of their friends are going to buy Call of Duty, and they get to play with their friends. And anytime you're playing with your friends, it just makes everything just 10 times more fun. And then you got the different minds coming together, like, hell, you should try this style, or you should try this play style, or you should try using a C4, or you should try using a shock charge, you know. And then it's like, oh, okay, something new to try. So with all these different variations and stuff, it's, you know, that's what keeps them into it, and that's what keeps them buying it every single year. People also talk about how Call of Duty just makes them so angry, and they just can't play Call of Duty because it just makes them so angry. Well, that's the thing. The fact that you're getting this angry over the game, and the fact that you just, you know, worked so hard to build a kill streak, and then somebody killed you right when you was one away from your kill streak, and it just made you rage. That's what it is. Anytime something like anything taps into your emotions, it automatically leaves a mark in your mind. You know, it's just the way psychology works. See, that's another thing that game developers look at. Like, if you see the Mass Effect fan base, the way they made that game is they made it so everyone can relate to the characters emotionally. They made the game really deep with the story, and it's emotional. So if you look at the Mass Effect fan base, the Mass Effect fan base is full of people that's obsessed over Call of Duty. Like not Call of Duty, Mass Effect. They've played Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 probably 13 times, the whole entire game, each game 20 times each. I've seen, crazy numbers, and that's just what it is. People get tapped into their emotions, and because of that, they've grown some type of attachment to the game. And it's like that with anything, not just games, it's like that with anything. Like they say, it's a thin line between love and hate. That's because it makes you emotional, so that's where it got you. And game developers look at that. This world is based off psychological influence. If anybody can get you interested psychologically, then they got you. They got you hooked. It's like with girls, they got all these emotions for this dude. Yeah, they gonna be stuck with him until they finally alleviate themselves from the emotions. But that's not what this commentary is about. This commentary is what makes Call of Duty addicting. So the fact that Call of Duty pisses you off is the reason why you keep on playing it, even after you say you hate the game or you're gonna stop playing the game. Even after all of that, but yet you still play it. And even after you say, oh man, this is the same game each year, I'm not getting it this year, you still gonna end up getting it because your friends got it. And for the simple fact that you can't just stop playing it because it got you emotionally hooked. You want to build them kill streaks. Call of Duty got you spoiled. It got people spoiled, not you. I won't say you. Call of Duty has gotten people spoiled, so now it's like they don't even want to go to a game that doesn't reward them for their kill streaks. Or they get to, people start playing stuff like, let's say, I don't know, a different game that don't reward you for your kill streaks. It's like, it gets to a point that's, why am I even shooting you? Why am I killing you? What's the point? And it's like, okay, yeah, I got that kill. I killed you. I just went 30 kills without dying. Now what? Now what? Whereas Call of Duty, 30 kills without dying gave you a Moab. Well, was it 24 kills? But you know what I mean. Or the nuclear title in Black Ops 2. It's just addicting. It keeps you coming back. Keeps you coming back for more. It's like good loving. Good. It's like good sex. You just keep coming back. Even if it's bad for you. Even if you don't like the person. Whatever. You just keep coming back. And people need to understand that. Battlefield people need to understand that. A lot of people, they also say a lot of little kids play Call of Duty. A lot of kids play Call of Duty. A lot of adults play Call of Duty. A lot of teens play Call of Duty. It's not just a lot of kids. A lot of people play Call of Duty. So all them people complaining about Call of Duty, like they said on Machinima, you guys are the minority. You guys are the minority. Call of Duty is not a bad game because of the simple fact that it taps into your emotions and it taps into you wanting more. So like I said, Battlefield is a good game too, but the developers need to work on psychologically fucking their fans with the good D. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, they need to psychologically grab a hold onto their fans so that the popularity, the word will spread. Then people will start buying Battlefield because their friends got it. And it'll become more popular than Call of Duty. They need to step their game up. This Royal Enigma, have a good day.